Which food survives best underwater?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Okay, I want you to think about everything that you eat.
Okay. All right, I did it.
Okay. Everything.
Yeah,
That was it?
everything that I eat. Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that it is mostly wet or mostly dry? Good. Yeah, access.
I'm gonna say everything that I eat is mostly moist. I'm sorry for using the term.
Okay.
If you're averse to it.
Mostly moist.
Mostly moist, but I wouldn't say soaking wet unless it's drinks that I'm drinking.
Okay. Do you think that the food that is mostly moist could be even wetter?
No, but I'm gonna have an open mind today.
That's great, because that's what we're doing today. We are taking food and we are holding it underwater to see how it holds up.
Because that's important. If you're a boater.
Yeah, this is for boaters.
And you're launching on the boat, I will explore other reasons why we're doing this as we try to figure that out.
Okay, boys, behind you are 3 food choices, and you are each going to draft the one that you think will keep its original essence the best. Then you'll soak them in sea, and the loser of each round must take a bite of both soaked foods. The ultimate loser at the end will somehow have to do something even worse than that. First up, we have a Chipotle burrito, a Jell-O cup, and a grilled cheese. And Link, because you did such a good job squeegeeing yourself in the shower this morning, you get to choose first.
Huh.
I did.
Huh. You still doing that?
Yeah, and I think about it every time I'm doing it. And I'm wondering if I'll get praise from Stevie or anyone.
Do you picture people watching you while you're doing it?
I just picture myself watching as a third party.
What about your neighbor who looks through your shower window?
It's too foggy for that. Haha, see? Now, is this salt water or fresh water?
I think it's non-potable.
It's LA
I think
river water.
It's gray water. It's gray water. No, it's not.
Grilled cheese, Jell-O. How could Jell-O not be the choice?
Well, do you have to take the Jell-O out
burrito?
of the
Yeah,
cup?
you can't leave it in the plastic.
So you have to hold the
And
You
ball.
can't leave
you gotta take the
anything in the
burrito out of the
wrapper.
foil?
Yeah.
What, do we know the contents of the burrito?
Oh, this is cut. I touched it and that's something that makes me not want that.
What's in the burrito? Chicken?
Steak.
Oh, no.
Guac,
The-
white rice, black beans, roasted chili corn salsa, fajita veggies, and romaine lettuce.
Ooh, wet lettuce. Soaky lettuce. All right, I have to go with the Jell-O.
Because you're a kind of a Jell-O cup kind of guy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna touch that. That's stuck to the thing. They said, they told me, they said, don't grab the one that's up here. We'll hand you another one.
Yep.
Because
Too late.
boy, that was awkward.
Okay, so
I'm pitching a tent over here. See? I told you it was awkward. All right, so I've got Jell-O.
now I'm gonna
gonna
with
win.
Burrito, clearly the burrito's not cut, right?
It is uncut.
Look at all of the
The ends of that bread is what's gonna really slurp it up.
So am I gonna use this grilled cheese sandwich or this uncircumcised burrito? See, I'm making it weird. See, I'm just trying to keep up.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with burrito.
Okay.
I
Please
agree
don't touch.
with your
Oh,
choice.
can you touch?
Yeah, don't grab that.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't touch.
Hold on. How do I know this isn't a trick burrito?
Okay.
We're gonna open these things.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put them down in there because we're on a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
And we're eating our lunch, and then both things are going over.
And then we want to know
we're
which
trying to
one we
see-
can still retrieve.
Yeah, and which one do you want to save? Because you can't save both.
Okay,
Now,
we're gonna do an even 60 seconds as soon as both of you are ready.
I'm going left hand.
How does this?
I'm waiting until you get free.
Oh!
Okay, ready?
I guess I'll go right hand.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna drop it right there.
Why is the water so warm?
Brett, let go.
Well, it's about to overflow. I'm just trying to get it fully submerged.
Push it. Push
Okay,
it down.
Fully submerged.
Push it down. Push it down further though.
No, I want to be able to grab it. It's submerged.
Come on.
Hey, if it fell into the lake, this is what it would do. It would float just below the surface.
But it needs more water pressure.
You don't. Hey,
just push it a little. Thank you. There you go.
no,
See?
no, I'm agitating.
Mine's at the bottom.
I'm agitating it. Okay, no, even Steven.
Even Steven.
Wow, it's really holding up. I think you might have trouble grabbing it out of the lake. Like it looks like you'd be like, oh no, my Jello's fine, and then you reach in there. Next thing you know, you're on your ski. Are you skiing? Or what are you doing these days? Water skiing?
I'm heavily drinking. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Are you a tube man?
I thought it was a pontoon boat. What else do you do in a pontoon boat?
Oh, you can pull a skier behind a really good pontoon boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if they're small enough.
And time.
Okay, here we go. Pulling it out. Bring this thing in, Link.
Oh yeah, because we're.
Why'd y'all give me a fishnet? I'm gonna grab my burrito out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bare hand.
Oh God! Oh, look at that, boy! I'm eating that. Look at that. That is an intact. That is. You wouldn't know. You would have no idea. You would have absolutely no idea. Oh God!
Look at that. See? So I feel like I clearly won because yours is.
No, mine's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I do think it's only soggy on the outside.
Well, I mean, I will say that I feel like yours is
gentleman's agreement.
100% unchanged.
Yeah.
I feel like if you were to take that and put it back in your cup. In fact, where's your cup?
Right here.
You give that to your wife, she never knows. It fell in the lake. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you want the Jello I brought?
Is she in the hospital?
She will be.
Is that a threat?
No. I'm just saying.
You gonna put my wife in the hospital?
I'm saying if your wife eats Jello that dropped in the lake, she might get a brain-eating amoeba, and then she'll be in the hospital. And you better say your goodbyes because she's not living.
Okay, so did you decided that Link takes this round? So Rhett,
my wife
if
is
you
in
could,
dire.
Yeah, my wife's totally fine, so I think I'm the real winner.
Eat both of these.
Okay, Justin Bieber.
That's not too bad, right? It's wet on the outside.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, eat all of that in one slurp. Yeah. Because you're you. Because he's him, he had to do that.
It would have been funnier if you didn't say anything.
I know. Yeah. We'll cut that out.
Yeah, cut out Link stepping on my joke.
Eat all that in one slurp.
Yeah. You don't need to direct me, buddy.
Okay, before you pick your next items, I teased the ultimate loser was going to have a really bad punishment, and that is we are collecting the water from every tank that we're using during this game. We're pouring a little bit into one cup, and then that loser is going to have to drink that whole cup of dirty food water.
Yum.
Exciting?
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay. This round, you have rice cakes, Doritos, and onion rings.
We got some really dry stuff this round.
I know you're thinking this. Wouldn't those things, some of these things, maybe all of these things float if you were to throw them in the lake? And what we've been told is if something has a natural floater, that it will be
healthy.
It will be put into a weighted netted bag.
Okay.
So if you've been wanting to see a weighted netted bag today, well,
your moment.
Do not click away.
Make a joke about the weighted.
Yeah, we'll edit this out. And also, I already did.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I'm up first. Boy, these are all potentially not great things to drop. Doritos, boy, we just saw a tortilla do pretty well, though.
Better than it should have, in my opinion.
Onion ring, it's battery. A rice cake is going to become just rice.
Very permeable.
I think I'm going with the onion rings.
I think that's a good choice. I got to go with the Doritos because the powder that's covering these magical triangles is adding some imperviability. It's not.
Look at that.
It's harder to be perved.
Look at that weighted netted bag.
Weighted netted bag.
Oh man, that is beautiful.
See it?
The weight is beautiful. Look at the weight is beautiful. What is this weight? Is it sand? It's a fishing
weight? It looks like it could be a turquoise. I don't know. You could insert that in all types
When I
of
said
places.
weighted netted bag, did you have any expectations that it would be this beautiful?
It's a tea bag. Let's not kid anyone.
Okay.
All right, let's drop it
3,
in.
2, 1.
There it is. They're going in. And then a little agitation.
Okay, that's plenty. That's lake level. Now, if I dropped my onion rings from the pontoon boat in a weighted netted bag,
Yes.
that would be a problem. Because have you ever dropped anything into a lake? Didn't you drop keys into
I
a
dropped
lake?
keys into a lake that were...
You threw keys and it hit the side of a boat and fell directly into the lake. I
Yeah.
remember this.
I was-
Where was that?
At
Boat
the
ramp.
lake.
Boat ramp.
At the boat ramp. Yeah, I was...
Was that with Chris's
I
boat?
threw the keys. I was on the shore, or I was waiting, and instead of walking all the way to the boat, I threw the keys when I was halfway, which was stupid because they hit the side of the boat and went in the water, and then the boat was
Drifting.
And then Chris, your brother-in-law, was on the boat,
Yeah.
and he was like, I'm keeping an eye on where you dropped them, which is impossible.
Pull it out.
And time.
And then he jumped. Hold on, let me tell my story.
Or just pull them out. Keep
Waited back.
Keep going.
Then he jumped out of the boat into the spot where he thought the keys were. He goes underwater,
Yeah.
and he comes up with the keys.
Yeah.
I mean, it was exhilarating that moment, but telling it later,
No, I think it was worth it.
I guess, is not.
I think it
as
was worth it.
exhilarating.
So I'm going to be very
But
gentle.
when you're at the lake and you don't have your keys
Weighted, netted
anymore,
bag?
how the
Oh.
hell are you going to get home? You know, it's like it means a lot to find those keys, especially if you're the dummy who banked them off the side of the boat. He really saved my life. Okay, so these are coming out. Oh, I mean, look at that.
Mine are
It's
getting,
beautiful.
mine are getting caught up in the weighted netted bag. Hold on, just give me a moment.
Mine are they're still the right shape, but they're so slimy.
Oh, mine are. If you just saw that,
God.
if you just saw that on the floor of the boat,
Oh, okay.
you would think those are just some onion rings.
Yeah, just let it. I bet if you let them dry, they'd probably be just as good.
Yeah. Look, I mean, look, they're still completely intact. So you lose, my friend.
Hold on, because mine are completely intact. Okay, they're slimy. You're right.
I mean, I think what happened to the exterior of the
Let me
burrito
see.
happened to you.
Maybe it's not that bad though.
I heard a little crunch.
It was a whimper version of a crunch.
Well, have an onion ring.
It tastes absolutely horrible. I'm a texture guy. This is a nightmare. I hate this.
Okay.
And if you're right, these will be better.
An onion ring is already a bit slimy. That's what you want. You want the onion to come out and slurp you in the face, right?
I like the psychology of watching someone hate something and go, that's what you want. As if
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm good at that.
change the
Listen, I've
outcome.
been married to my wife for 25 years. I'm really good at convincing someone to hate to love something that they hate.
What?
I don't know. I would try to make a joke. You should have told me what to say.
It's not as bad as this.
yeah.
So you're right.
Yes.
I earned the loss. Get our latest collectible, the Mythical Clue game when you join the Mythical Society 3rd degree quarterly or annual plan. Look at this thing. I mean, I got the board out here too.
It's
This
great
is-
for the lake.
Yeah.
This thing, you put this on a pontoon boat table, you drop it in the lake, I think for a minute, it'd be fine. We're not going to find out. We don't have a big enough
It's made of
aquarium.
cardboard. It's legit made with the makers of Clue. This is not a ripoff. We're not going to be sued because we worked with them on this.
So it's not
Hasbro.
waterproof, but we would say it's water resistant.
You want to play this game?
Officially.
It's awesome. Let's forget about the water part.
Okay, all right.
When you join quarterly or annual Mythical Society now, you get 20% off your membership. So win, win, win.
Okay, this round you're choosing from a calzone, a Pop-Tart, and a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay. I'm drawn to the chocolate chip cookie because I like to submerge them in liquid. Now, typically that liquid is milk.
And how long, though?
And the way that I do it, I'll take a chocolate chip cookie and I'll put it in a mug of milk and I'll put it in the bottom and I'll forget about it. And then I'll get another cookie and I'll do a dip.
Oh, you want residue. You want
I
sediment.
want a whole nasty cookie
You
just
want a spoon cookie.
disintegrating in the bottom of this thing, and I want to eat it with a spoon.
Yeah, you love a spoon.
But with water, that's not going to taste as good. I know that these things are. That's a juicy one.
There's a lot of oil in that cookie like that, though, that is water-phobic.
The Pop-Tart, that's like cracker. I mean, that's cracker pastry material right there.
Yeah.
And then this one's got a harder shell on it. You know, it's been baked. I'm going to go with the cookie, but I'm not going to grab it in hopes that maybe it's in a weighted net.
When
is
you
not.
said
It's
I'm
not.
drawn to, I thought you were going to confirm something that's happening with me right now, which is I'm really drawn to that calzone in a way. I'm attracted to it. There's something about that calzone, and maybe it's just in this close-up shot, but
Yeah.
maybe it's just
I
me,
get
or
it.
maybe
No, it's not
others
just you.
are feeling this way.
Okay, well, let's send that back to Stevie.
And then what about even like just look at the side of it? Look at the
You
cross.
see what you
Same
know
thing.
you know what I'm getting at? I
Same
don't
thing.
know,
I
there's
feel like
something
you're
about
ruining
it.
the illusion.
There's something
There's
about
one
it.
here too, though. Whoops.
Oh,
Why don't you grab that one?
Well, because that's not the one I'm grabbing.
Okay. All right.
I would like to choose the calzone. But not that one, right? Don't I get another one?
Oh,
No, yeah, see?
so you did choose the calzone.
Yeah, because I think
Okay.
you made the right choice, but I think I made the second best choice.
That's bread, dude.
Yeah, but that's tart.
Three,
2.
two, 1.
Oh yeah. Yep. Keep it down. Keep it down.
You know, I hate to be the person to point this out, but I really could have used a weighted, netted bag. You know, because now
Weighted netted bag.
because now I have to hold it there.
I mean, should tea bags be weighted?
So you know, I've run,
'Cause you know when you
run
do the
into this
thing-
problem before.
And then they want to float?
It depends on how heavy your tea is.
I'm a
Sometimes
light
they go.
tea drinker.
Sometimes once the tea absorbs the water, it begins to go down. But you do make a valid point.
Thank you.
Oh.
Made a valid point.
Well, I've been handed a weight.
Put that on top. You got 19 seconds.
No. I'm not gonna do that. But that is a beautiful weight.
It looks swallowable.
Yeah.
Swallow the whole thing.
Yeah. I think this looks more like a suppository. Which, stay tuned to Good Mythical more.
Stick that all the way up your butt.
Okay.
And time.
Okay. It's coming out.
Oh, I gotta go gentle. It turns a little. Whoop. No.
Yeah. No. You made the wrong choice. Why don't you take a bite of my wet calzone? Because you lost. It's completely intact. It's almost glistening. Like it just looks
Yeah,
like it's a buttery.
That's bad though.
Really?
I mean, haven't you been to Pizza Inn and you spilt your water on the table? You still eat the pizza?
Yep.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, but look at what happened to yours.
But if this tastes better,
nope, that's not the test, friend. Which one holds up better?
that's a nightmare. 'Cause cookie, not bread. Cookie.
I mean, of course it's going to taste good, but I mean, that's not what's up for debate here.
A waterlogged cookie is almost as good as a milk-logged cookie. It's not, of course, but
You should start dipping your milk.
when I'm out of
in
milk,
water.
I'm gonna start dipping my cookies in
Yeah.
just the H2A.
I could definitely see you doing
Oats
that.
too, eh?
Late at night, you run out of milk and you're dipping your cookies in water. Like that's a very psychopathic thing that you would do.
H2A.
Okay, finally, you'll be choosing between mashed potatoes, a brick of dry ramen, and making its return, the grilled cheese.
Your choice, sir.
Is it weird to say I don't think there's a good option up here? Like I think there's room for all of these things to disintegrate. Ramen, you put it into water and it
Becomes what you desire.
right. But I would say that if one of us chooses the ramen and it's a brick of ramen and then we pull it out and it's no longer a brick and it's just a bunch of wet noodles, that means it didn't hold up. It didn't hold its brick shape.
Judges?
Correct.
So if the ramen does what it's supposed to do in normal circumstances, that disqualifies it here.
In this particular thing that we're testing.
That's okay.
The the mashed potatoes, that could become a mess very quickly. My experience with wet bread
I think he's going with the grilled cheese.
makes me think that maybe the butter that is soaked into the bread of the grilled cheese will cause it to have some stamina.
Choose it.
I'm choosing the grilled cheese.
All right, but you're not grabbing it. You've scared me off of the ramen because I thought that was obvious. It
You
makes ramen.
Yeah, but which one holds up? A brick becomes a non-brick.
I'm going with the mashed taters because they're already so wet. And I guess I'm just gonna, should I put it in my hand or should I put it in my fish scooper? KG wants
Player's
hand.
choice. Well, I think the bowl's gonna be just fine.
How did that happen?
I don't
Did
know,
you do
man.
that?
Nope, I don't think I could.
Did you?
I think I could try for a long time and never do it, just so you know.
I don't know how.
I don't know.
I was trying to get. I succeeded.
Yeah, but
the ball failed.
I think you need to take the bowl out.
Okay, still intact.
Okay.
Oh, but now,
So those are pre-potatoes that are in there right now.
Three,
yeah, that's not my potatoes. These
Two.
are my taters.
1.
Oh, look, there's so many bubbles coming out of this.
So
So many bubbles.
I'm not squeezing. I'm just holding. What's so much?
I mean,
air
there's
in
so
the grilled
much air
cheese?
in the grilled cheese. Who would have thought?
Oh, and look, it looks like a snow globe. Like there's little stuff falling off the bottom of
If
it.
you ever get buried alive, just take a grilled cheese with you and breathe that. Breathe that.
That's a life hack,
Yeah,
man.
it's like, hey, bury me with a grilled cheese. All right, give me as many as you got.
It's your.
They got lots of air in them.
If you're dealing with gangsters,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
always carry grilled
Hey,
cheese.
Monty wants to be buried with a grilled cheese. I don't know why. I guess just do it. I guess you just give him the grilled cheese.
Last time we did that, he came back. Let's do it again.
I think he's breathing the grilled cheese.
There's no air in a grilled
Time.
cheese.
Oh, gosh.
He's hurting. He's trying really hard.
Yeah, look, it's perfect.
Look, I'm not even scared. I'm pulling mine up. It looks like biscuit batter.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold one end of this and see what happens.
Dripping. I mean,
It's got no tendernism.
yeah, it's got no tendernism.
Y'all seen the guy that holds up the meat on TikTok and it breaks and then he like walks away from the brisket?
Yeah, if that were to break, if it breaks, you got to do what he does.
It's a smokehouse somewhere.
I
Yeah,
kind of
that would
wanted
have
to
hit
break.
so hard if any of us knew what you were referring to.
We both have seen this.
No, yeah, it keeps popping up. I think about making a special trip. I think it's in Southern California.
Hold this one up too. Hold the end and see if you can get some tendernism. Tendernism?
No, it's holding up pretty good. Now you hold up yours and see if you got tendernism. Oh,
Well, I am. I am. It's still a big dollop. Look, it's not even going through my fingers, man.
hey, come on. The timing of that as you said it.
But I'm impressed by that.
Okay, I don't know.
This is how tendernism would work. He would drop a little bit would drop off, and he'd go like,
And it's a piece of brisket.
he'd be like,
And then he's like,
"That's the tendernism."
I mean,
That's the
it's
tendon-
really working.
that's the
I
tendernism.
want to make a special trip. It's like an hour and a half
tendernism.
away.
I feel like you have to ask yourselves, like, you're stranded. These two things have washed up. You have to eat one. What's the one that wins that?
I feel like Lynx is more like it was before it started.
Right. Yours,
Okay.
I
then
know
that's it.
there's more tendernism. Oh, see, there you go.
Can't breathe this anymore.
There you go.
Don't bury me with this.
All right, so we're saying you lose. So eat this and eat that. It's tough to eat soggy bread, and
I kind of like it.
no, you don't.
You know, it's like tiramisu,
I don't like tiramisu either.
French toast.
It's a finger in there now.
Move the finger.
But hold on, go off the top
I'm not.
like a talented freestyle rapper.
Hold on.
Okay,
Quite good.
Quite good, he says.
Quite good.
Which confirms our contortion.
Yeah, actually, if it was hot, it would be totally fine.
Well,
Totally fine.
the tie is scored, which is great news because that means we get to watch both of you drink the water from all these tanks in Good Mythical More.
Okay, thanks for commenting and sharing this video.
You know what time it is.
Hi, Rhett and Link. My name's Joelle, and I'm from Michigan. And it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
Beautiful. What do you call that thing?
A necklace guitar.
Yes.
Something?
Get out of here, you.
Yeah, you, whatever it is. What do you want to get rid of?
Get out of here, you snake. Oh, I hate that thing.
Got me a little bit.
Glad he's gone.
Click the top link to see us rank sound effect machines in Good Mythical More. Join the Mythical Society 3rd Degree Quarterly or Annual now to get the Mythical Clue Game. Plus, get 20% off your membership when you join today.